Hi, it's Jaytech Animations. I'm going to show you how to set up a Python IDLE, which stands for Integrated Development Learning Environment. First of all, you want to type up Python IDLE on the URL bar. Next, you want to click on the Download Python link, then click the button Download Python. Next, you want to open up the Python package installer, then click on Install Now. Finally, you want to go onto your Windows search bar and search up IDLE and then click Open. Once opened, click on File, then New File. Once you have your IDLE all set up, you're now going to create a string, then we're going to print it out. To print a string, you want to type in print with open and close parentheses, which is brackets, then insert in those brackets a double quotation marks twice, and then add in your statement, which will be ready to print. Once you have finished, click on Run, then Run Module. Then OK to save. Then the print result will output on the shell. The output should be Hello User. The next parameter data type we are going to work on is Boolean. In Python, Boolean means true or false. Let me show you some examples. To use a Boolean, you want to create a variable. When creating a variable, there are a few rules that need to be followed, but it's simple. First of all, the variables must begin with a letter A to Z or an underscore. Next, after the first character, you can use letters or digits or underscores. When naming variables in Python, the variables are case sensitive. So for example, my var with a capital V would be different to my var with a lowercase v. They are completely different variables. Next, you must not use keywords that are reserved in Python, such as if, else, while, for, true, false, and none. In this instance, I'm going to use a variable called apples and assign it to a boolean called true. Next, I'm going to create another variable called unlimited juice, which I'm going to assign it to a boolean false. I'm now going to create a print statement, which is going to be I like apples. Next, I'm going to create a print, which is only going to have the variable apples, which will then output true. Next, I'm going to create another print statement, which is going to be I have an unlimited supply of juice. And then print, then print the variable unlimited juice. Once you have finished, click on Run, then Run Module. And here is the output. Next, in Python, we are going to be working on another primitive type called integers. What you want to do is create a variable called number and then assign it to a number and then print it out just to get the result on the IDLE shell. Then click run, then run module, and then it should output successfully. But don't worry, we are going to be working more with integers later in this video. Next, we are going to be working with floating point numbers. A float in Python is a decimal number. For floating point numbers, we are now going to be working on a simple exercise. So I'm going to create a variable called num and then assign it to 3.0. Next, I'm going to create a print function which will contain the variable num, which is containing the 3.0. Next, click run, then run module, then OK to save. Then it should output on the screen. Finally, we are now going to be working with arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators are minus, plus, division, subtraction, and multiplication. We're going to be assigning two numbers, x is equal to 23 and y is equal to 500. Then we are going to be calling the print function and including y plus x. Next, we're going to do it again with the print function x minus y. Again, print y times x, and finally print x divided by y, and you should get the output. Then hit run, and then you should get your output. Then OK to save. I hope you understood the basics of Python and how you set up your IDLE. That is all from me, thanks for watching.